Hey everybody, and happy Valentine's Day. I thought, since it was Valentine's Day, that I would take the opportunity to tell you about my relationship. And part of the reason that I want to share this story is because, as somebody with a disability, it hasn't always been easy for me to get into a relationship and all of that. So, I was in a long-term relationship that lasted 5 years. And when that ended, my ex and I had met in high school. And, we went through high school together. We dated once we graduated. And it didn't end up working out. But I was at a point in my life where I had to figure out on my own how to be an adult and how to, care for myself and how to live on my own and all of these things. And I was going from a situation of living at home to living with my ex to living on my own. And that's hard for anybody to do, let alone somebody with a disability. So when I finally started trying to put myself back out there, I started on dating apps. I was on Tinder, I was on Bumble, I was on all of these different apps. And part of the reason was that I felt that going to a bar and hoping that someone would pick me up, or somebody would think that I was attractive or cute or whatever. I thought the chance of that happening was 0. So I thought, dating apps will be a hell of a lot easier. They're not. Maybe for some people they are. But boy, my experience with that was it decreased my self-confidence, the little that I had. I actually ended up meeting somebody on a dating app who I realized very quickly was only interested in me because they pitied me. And they felt bad for me and, wanted to date the poor disabled person, which is ableist as hell. So, yeah, dating app, didn't work for me, and my tagline about my love life is always, I was on 3 dating apps, that didn't work, so I got rid of those and went on to Twitter and met the love of my life. Because that's exactly what happened. I went on to Twitter. I was part of the Law & Order Special Victims Unit fandom, and the Grey's Anatomy fandom. And I met my now spouse, in 2018. On Twitter, we started talking, and, one thing led to another, and we both really liked each other. I eventually looked up the nerve to tell them that I was interested in them. And they lived in England at that time. And so, of course, there's about a 7-hour time difference. And I remember I told them that I was interested, that I liked them, and I remember that I saw they were online, and I saw that they had read the message, and I started typing. I was like, you know what, forget it, don't worry about it, it's fine. And their response, in a very British way, was, I just woke up, give me a minute. But luckily, they liked me too. And after that, we talked, and eventually they came to visit me in September 2018, the longest 92 days of my life. And then I went to visit them about a month later for a few weeks, which was a trip that I never thought that I would be able to take. And, you know, when I told them that I had a disability, and I was terrified of telling them, they said that they didn't care. They liked me for who I was, and that was all that mattered. And just to finish the story, they ended up moving here to Canada in 2019, January 2019, and we got married in 2021, and living happily ever after. But you know, what they've taught me is that I am capable of love. I am capable of being in a relationship, and being in a healthy relationship with somebody who loves me unconditionally. And that is the message that I want to send to you. If you're a person with a disability who, you know, maybe is alone on Valentine's Day, or in a situation that, you know, is not favorable. I know this line gets overused by people that are in relationships, but it does, and it will get better. And where you are right now is not where you'll be for the rest of your life. And you are deserving of love. You are deserving of a healthy, loving, caring partnership with somebody that loves you no matter what. And I hope that you find that one day, because you truly do deserve that. And I'm telling you that because I wish that when I was going through my breakup with my ex, or, you know, when I was single and felt like nobody would ever want to date me, I wish that somebody would have made a video like this. Because we all have the right to love. Love is love. Be kind to yourself. Be true to yourself. And I promise you that Mr. or Mrs. or however you say MX, Mick, Right is out there somewhere waiting for you. Thank you, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day.